Hello, familia. Welcome. My name is MagdalineJanet. If you are new, welcome to the fam. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're always here having a good time. And come visit me on TikTok and Instagram because I'm there daily. And of course, welcome back to all the goodies. Familia. So, I rarely review Kylie Cosmetics makeup. I used to review it a little more often before, but I just feel like there's nothing really spectacular. But then when I saw concealers just released, I'm like, let's try them. I've never tried any of Kylie Cosmetics concealers. So these are the Power Plush Hydrating Longwear Concealers. This is how it looks. It comes in a matte packaging. This is the shade 4.5 Warm Neutral. I do like that they have a warm neutral. That's kind of new. So let's see. Oh yeah, this is very hydrating. I like that warm neutral color. That's nice. And then I got shade number 2 is 4.5 Cool. So I'm expecting this one to be a little more pinky. Yeah, it is. Wow, they feel very hydrating. This is the Cool. This is the warm neutral shade. What are they again? They're both 4.5. This is 4.5 Cool, 4.5 Warm Neutral. I kind of like these shades. These are nice. See, let's see. I'm excited. Look at the dofa. I like that it's small and you see it has like this angle. It kind of angles up and it's tiny. It does deposit a lot of product, which is a good thing. You guys know I got dark under eyes. Oh wait, hold on. I'm like too excited. I'm just gonna add here. It feels very hydrating. It's pretty pigmented. I like that. Before I continue, I did prep my under eyes with my eye creams. I used 2 eye creams in order to give the under eye a lot of moisture because I like to use a lot of powders. It helps to create a solid base when you put makeup over it, just like your skincare. But anytime I review concealers, I specifically talk about the eye creams because it is a vital part. The eye cream has been on for a while because I'm reviewing. You guys already saw the Hola Cosmetics Hot Cheeto collection. Oh, this is nice and blendable. Okay, looks good. And I'm using my 71 Sephora brush. Oh, I see some patches. Hold on. It could be the brush or the concealer. Like it completely patched up my nose, but let's see how it works with the under eye area. Oh yeah. The brush isn't good. That could happen because of the texture of the concealer. This one seems very hydrating and it also has a very lightweight texture. So sometimes a brush could be a little too dense, a little too stiff. It just doesn't work. It doesn't mean the concealer is bad. It just means that probably a sponge or your finger will work better. Because yeah, this brush is like pulling off. Let me blend it like this. Let me add more and let me see how it blends with my finger. Typically, this doesn't happen like around the nose area. I've seen it around the eye, but let's see. Oh yeah, that looks better. It's creasing a lot. I don't know. It's not too smooth. Wait, I don't know. Let me add this side and then I'll give you info about this and I'm gonna blend it out with the sponge to see maybe if we get something different. The new Kylie Cosmetics Power Plush Longwear Concealer retail for $27. I have 2 shades, 4.5 Warm Neutral, 4.5 Cool. It comes in 40 shades. It retails for $27. This is a weightless, medium buildable liquid concealer that brightens, blurs, and smooths to a natural satin finish. Its hydrating formula offers flexible and highly comfortable wear with a cushiony, soft feel for up to 12 hours. It blurs and smooths the look of pores, fine lines, and texture. It provides long-lasting skin hydration. I purchased mine at Ulta. Sponge looks a lot better than the brush. This is my go-to brush. So it's a little bit, I think it's a little bit of both the concealer and the brush. I don't like how this looks. Let me add a little more. Grab my brush, clean it off because sometimes products can collect a lot faster and that's where it does that separating business. So I'm just gonna place it and then with my finger blend it out. Yeah, the finger's a little better. Definitely the sponge is the go-to. You guys know, talking about go-to, I am going to set with my Maybelline and my powder puff. This is the way I love to set. I'm gonna get a good amount of powder. We're going to even it out, right? Make sure it goes evenly in the under eye area. Okay, before I go in, let me fix this. And then let me hurry up and set. I'm definitely not liking this side, the brush side. The powder is gonna help a lot because this is my go-to powder. I want to show you, I feel like it's doing like this separating business. Anywhere I place the concealer, there's some separation, like in my nose where I showed you. It's not obvious unless you're like really looking Let's see. Did it set well? I think it looks good. It looks pretty smooth. Like here, it's just not, there's like a spot here missing. And this side, how does this side look? This side, it just, I don't know, something about it, it just looks okay. It doesn't look great. I'm gonna finish up the face. It is currently, well, almost 11, and see how it just warms up in the next maybe 30 minutes. You guys, I was just eating hot Cheetos. I'm eating hot Cheetos currently. I got Cheeto fingers. I want to show you. So I finished up the face. Concealer looks good. I think I have great coverage. I do see a little bit of darkness peeking through, but let's turn off the lights and see. I do notice, because it is a very lightweight textured concealer, it tends to do this. See these lines right there? And right there, that typically tells me that it's very lightweight. It kind of really doesn't build because it's super, super wet. And I could see this because swatches have been here. It's super hydrating and it has thickened up through this time. But at this point, it's been maybe like an hour that I've had them on. It does take some time to dry down and thicken up. Those little lines right there, I typically don't like it because it just shears out too much. And on the skin, you can just see it, which is why I always like to let swatches sit so you guys can see how they kind of dry down. It is pigmented considering how lightweight it is. 4.5 WN and then 4.5 Cool. I like Cool a little bit better. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks smooth. Definitely looks really good right now. Let's go in front of the window too and see how it looks. Different lighting for concealers is like way different. Oh, my lip combo is this one. So I'm reviewing the Alamad X Flaming Hot. This is a red. This is the look. It's so cute. Okay, bye. See you later. You see that darkness peeking through? This is the NW, the WN shade. This is the Cool shade. Yeah, I don't like this darkness peeking through. However, I do have a lot of darkness. I did not color correct. A lot of times that definitely helps. But like we've been talking about, this is a very lightweight concealer, so it doesn't provide that like heavy duty coverage. Here, you see the darkness? We'll see how it wears. Amelia, I'm back. Has it been all day? It's been about 10 hours. We've had the concealer on all day, but you know, I got some footage for you at around 5 o'clock to show you how both sides were looking. The left side, the side with no piercings, is the side with the NW shade. It looked good. Nothing too different from the morning time. And the other side is the Cool side, also the lighter shade. I think this one was looking a little bit better at this point. I really was happy how the under eyes were looking considering how we started. I didn't touch anything up. Honestly, this looks really good. I do feel like the powder is helping holding this together because there's no darkness peeking through, and this is the darker shade. This is the lighter shade. So that's nice. Wow, there's very minimal creasing. I really thought it was gonna crease so much more. Damn, no. Like, you know, when you try something for the first time, it's like really truly first impression. So I definitely don't look gastada. Like, we got good coverage. So of course I am going to be here tomorrow. I'm excited to wear it and I want to wear it differently to show you guys if it's versatile or if it's not. See you later. Bye. Hello, hello familia. Buenos dias, buenos dias. We're back. Day numero dos. So I got a whole plan today. On this left eye, I'm going to use this under eye primer. Oh my god, I have an itch. It's like an eyelid primer. It helps with creasing and it helps like concealer really just stick on. This is so good. So what I like to do is just kind of blend it out like this. Let it sit for like 30 seconds and then we go in with some concealer. So we're gonna use the shade 4.5 Cool. I like that shade a lot better than this one, 4.5 Warm W. I kept calling it NW yesterday, huh? Oops. Good to go. Gonna add some of this here. We're gonna let it dry down because we did see yesterday this formula is super thin. Not thin, but lightweight. No lie, I really like this shade. It's very nice. Let's give it like 30 seconds. Okay, I always like to start from the bottom and then work my way up. And I'm gonna use a sponge because we did see yesterday the sponge worked out a little bit better. Wanted to show you too how this concealer is on the lid. On the lid, you can see it a little bit better. Just the actual texture. Oh, this looks good. Look at this before and after. And look at the lid. Keep in mind, we do have that primer. It helps really adhere. But girl, I love a good before and after. Still creasing a little bit. So now we are going to get color corrector, this yellow one, add a little bit right here. The reason I use yellow, the darkness I have, it's kind of like purples and blues. It's like in the middle, and yellow cancels those colors out. I could use peach too, but I do find yellow gives me more brightness and it color corrects a little bit better. When you let things dry down, they thicken up and they will provide more coverage. I'm just gonna keep this color corrector here. You see that color correcting? So good. Now let's go on and see. So this is gonna go on top. Another reason why you want to let that concealer, the color corrector dry, is so that when you go on top with your concealer, it's not moving around and it kind of stays put. Again, let's let this dry. That's the one thing about this concealer texture. I don't know, it's my favorite. So again, let's look at the under eyes. Primer, I don't really see much of a difference, do you? The lids. You see with the primer, it's a little smoother. Here you see some of my texture. Not a bad thing, but that's a difference. And you can always see with the lid how well this concealer conceals. Let me blend out again. It looks good. I like this better. I feel like it just lays a little flatter. It's creasing. Do I see a difference though? Yeah, color corrector looks a smidge better. It's providing good coverage. It's natural. It's hydrating, but this is also the type of concealer it is. So let's add a little more before we set. Let's prep our powder puff with some Laura Mercier powder, and then let's just even this out. Okay, now let's blend this bad boy out. This concealer reminded me of like the YSL concealer. It's a better version of the new YSL concealer. Okay, coverage looks better, but let me hurry up and set. Does crease. I'm gonna look straight ahead, look up, and then look back down. Now that we're all set right here, right there. In the meantime, let's see. It looks good. You can just see how much smoother this one is with the primer versus the non-primer. It's supposed to be a blurring and smoothing concealer. Not really doing that there. Let's see here. Oh wait, my bad. It looks okay, honestly. Like I see some creasing. I see a lot going on here. It's not as smooth as I would like it to be. You already know we're gonna be here all day long. So it's 6:40 in the AM. So let me finish up the face and I'll be back. Okay, familia, I'm back. I have, what am I saying? I'm wearing blue mascara. I think this is the first time I've worn blue mascara. L'Oreal released new colors, blue and purple. So I'm wearing it today. I did film a YouTube shorts for you. This is the primer side, corrector side. Honestly, they both look good now. Yeah, it's skin warm with this concealer that just makes it better. This is primer, no primer. You can still see the texture there, which I don't like. It's really accentuating a lot of it, but it's okay. Oh yeah, now it looks smooth. Yeah, only took like 30 minutes for it to kind of like smooth out, so that's not bad. Maybe the primer's like a smidge smoother, but nothing to really like talk about. Yeah, this looks good. Look, you don't see any darkness coming through today, because yesterday you could. So day 2, it's a little better. I definitely feel like you know how to work with the concealer better. Let me tell you my lip combo, my little itty bitty LA Girl lip liner chocolate. This pumpkin pie latte, it's this gloss from Buxom. Like look how pretty it is. Love it. Okay, see you later. I changed because I just did my Amazon favorites and I put this dress on. This is the side with, the primer. Yeah. And then this is the side with the corrector. I don't see much of a difference, do you? I'm liking corrector a little more. I think it's really color corrected. Both sides do look smooth. Darkness is coming through a little bit right there. This concealer for sure works best with corrector. All right, let's see how it's gonna wear. You guys, it's been all day long that I've had the concealer on. This side is the side with the primer. This side is the side with the corrector. Both sides look really good. Throughout the day, the concealer gets a lot better. So I kind of like that. I like that it's pigmented, it's hydrating, and it really warms up to the skin. Is it my favorite concealer of all time? No. I just find that it is too thin for my personal liking, but it gets the job done. And it's also a hydrating concealer. It's not promising full coverage, thicker texture type of deal. It does promise smoothing, and it kind of does. It does take time for the concealer to warm up. Would I buy it again? Probably not, because again, it's not my type of concealer where I love a creaseless full coverage concealer that gives us a bit of a thicker coverage. Thicker coverage, I feel, tends to lay better on very creasy under eyes like mine. Look, the sun's coming out. I want to show you how the concealer looks. It looks good, right? All day, no touch-ups, not too shabby. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Have you tried this concealer? It's available at Ulta. I will link it down below for you if you're interested. Do you like Kylie Cosmetics? If so, what are your favorite products? Let me know so I could probably review some of them for you. And this is it, familia. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button there or there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. You know the phone's weird.